Welcome to This Just In, a weekly news show highlighting the people and events in Newport News Public Schools, where teamwork allows students, educators, and the community to achieve incredible accomplishments together. This school year, Menchville High School is getting their freshmen up to speed quickly with the Lead to Feed Student Leadership Program, the nation's fastest growing free leadership experience. As a 2016 certified school of Lead to Feed and a grand prize winner last school year, the entire student body and teaching staff at Menchville continue to work together on an ongoing community service project to collect food and money for the Virginia Peninsula Food Bank. Activities Director Peter Mercier and Youth Development Lead Allison Knuckles kicked off the school year with a Lead to Feed assembly for the class of 2020. These dynamic educators shared Menchville's focus of community service and generosity while casting a vision to the freshman class to gain a holistic and well-rounded educational experience in their 4 years as Monarchs. The students were also invited to voluntarily participate in a privilege walk exercise. Through a series of questions, this activity helped visually illustrate the differences and inequalities within Menchville's freshman class and how everyone comes from a wide variety of circumstances. By demonstrating these differences, the freshmen can begin to empathize with each other's situations and realize that no matter where they come from, they can accomplish anything by working together to serve our community. This school year, the Menchville Food Lions have also partnered with Lowe's Heroes program. Lowe's adopted Menchville as one of their community volunteer projects, and employees have offered their skills, expertise, and time to deliver brand new tools and supplies, build 3 massive raised garden beds, and transform Menchville's courtyard into a vibrant garden space. Recently, Patricia Clancy and her ceramic arts students teamed up with Lowe's volunteers to prepare the soil and then plant and water the fruits and vegetables that Lowe's donated. The students enjoyed getting their hands dirty and are now tasked with keeping these plants alive. By volunteering to improve the community, Lowe's is allowing Menchville students to grow fresh food for the food bank and ultimately fight hunger in Hampton Roads. When businesses and schools team up, both students and employers benefit in many ways. Making personal connections and showing businesses what Newport News Public Schools students are capable of helps inspire local businesses to invest in our students' futures. Recently, Newport News Public Schools hosted a relaxing coffee connection for members of the Virginia Peninsula Chamber of Commerce. 20 businesses and elected officials joined school administrators and school board members at Denby High School's Aviation Academy. This gave schools, businesses, and elected representatives an opportunity to meet each other and share ideas for partnering together for the benefit of our students. Aviation Academy students gladly led invited guests on an impressive tour of the Magnet program's operational wind tunnel, flight simulators, and workshop housing the Academy's first full-size plane being built completely by the students. With STEM workforce skills already taking place across the school system, building meaningful partnerships between businesses and education only heightens career opportunities for our students. Middle school students went the distance with speed and determination.
They say history repeats itself, and it seems that our middle school track athletes are running like it's 2013. 3 years ago, Gildersleeve's girls and Crittenden's boys were victorious, and both teams just repeated their success again this season. In October, all 8 middle schools came together at Todd Stadium for the 8th annual Newport News Middle School Championship Track Meet. In the girls' meet, Gildersleeve cruised through each event with a dominant team finish, scoring 23 points more than runner-up, the Washington Bay Sabres. Gildersleeve's tournament victory blocked Washington's efforts to win 3 citywide titles for the girls in as many years. Coached by physical education teacher Susan McAuliffe, the Seahawks had victories in the 800-meter run and 200 dash, including multiple top finishers in the 1600-meter run and the 400. And the girls had strong performances in the 100 and 4x400 relay. Meanwhile, Crittenden's boys won the citywide championship by the thinnest of margins, edging out the second-place Passage Panthers by only 1 point. Coached by 6th grade English teacher Nicholas Phillips, the Cougars clawed their way to every point they earned. By winning the 1600-meter run and the 200, along with strong finishes in the 4x100 relay and the 800, the Cougars' determination helped the boys' team pull off their second victory in 4 seasons. With only a handful of scored events at the middle school level, every runner has the potential to help their team immensely. And the 6th graders enjoyed unscored grade-level events to help them get up to speed in the sport. Once again this season, the middle school runners proved they have the endurance and determination to go the distance.
As 5th graders prepare for their transition to middle school, one of the major decisions they face is to which middle school magnet program should they apply. With a wealth of exciting options in Newport News Public Schools, this can be a difficult decision for rising 6th graders. Washington staff and students invited Nelson Elementary's upperclassmen to their middle school for an in-depth and hands-on tour. Washington Principal Sean Callender welcomed over 100 5th graders from Nelson and gave them an overview of some of the unique learning opportunities available to students at Washington's Marine Science and Pre-Advanced Placement program. Band director Vernon Corbin and the 8th grade band gave students a feel for what they can expect by joining a top-notch music program. Aquatic lab instructor Daniel Ellis walked students through some of the eye-opening experiments that Washington students are engaged in daily. 8th grade students assisted the 5th graders as they handled a Spark unit for the first time to record scientific data. 2 8th graders were selected to read letters to the 5th grade classes, sharing some of their personal insights about the transition to middle school and the joys and fears of opening your locker for the first time. The 8th graders also brought the Nelson students on a tour around the school, visiting the library, living skills classroom, and the unique aquatics lab, packed full of marine wildlife that students gathered during their various watershed field trips. Based on the younger students' reaction to the behind-the-scenes tour, many Nelson Knights are hoping for acceptance to Washington's magnet program next school year. If you're interested in magnet and specialty programs for elementary, middle, or high school students, Newport News Public Schools has programs focusing on a variety of areas, such as environmental science, communication and performing arts, aviation, global studies, as well as math, science, technology, and engineering. You can find out more about the magnet programs online by visiting the Magnet and Specialty Programs webpage at nnschools.org. Beginning November 1st, magnet application links will be available, and the deadline for applying to a magnet or specialty program is January 6th. Tuesday, November 8th, is Election Day. Students do not report to school that day, but it's still a teacher work day. And remember to take the opportunity to vote. Thanks for joining us for this week's edition of This Just In. And check out more fun and informative videos at nnpstv.com to see the many great things happening in Newport News Public Schools. Thanks for watching.